In this video tutorial, we will go over how to draw realistic hair styled in a bun. Let's get started. For this drawing, I've prepared a light sketch, marking out the hairstyle and the main proportions of the face. We'll reduce the opacity of the sketch layer and create a new layer beneath it. I'll also use a pre-made palette with different hair colors to help speed up our work. We'll select a base light brown tone, choose the soft brush, and start painting the overall volume and shape of the hair using one color. Now we have the basic shape. Let's go to the layers and tap Alpha Lock. We'll begin adding volume to our shape using the same brush, but with a darker brown color. Paint the lower part of the bangs, near the face, along the side where the shadow falls, and around the bun. Choose an even darker brown color and apply it to the shadow areas, some strands, the back of the bun, and the sides of the hair. Now, using a dark brown color, paint the most shaded areas, the back of the bun, the bottom of the bun, the strands behind the face, and the lower side area. Return to the lighter brown color and smooth the highlights, creating softer transitions. Select the base light brown again and use it to highlight the lighter areas. Transform your Procreate projects with more than 4,000 brushes, fonts, textures, and 3D models available in the Brush app. Click the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen to access them now. I'll select brush number 12, create a new layer, and use a dark brown color to paint the texture of the hair, extending onto lighter areas and occasionally going beyond the outlines. We'll paint according to the hair's form, following the strands. Using the same dark brown color and a denser brush, number 15, we'll add more texture, especially in the dark areas. Then, choose an even darker color and use the same brush to add texture to the darkest areas. You can turn off the sketch layer to avoid distractions. Choose the smudge tool, select brush 15 from the hair set, and lightly blend the sharp transitions between colors. Now, select the base color, create a new layer, and continue refining the hair texture, focusing on the bangs and gently overlapping the shadowed areas. Next, choose a light brown color and paint over the lighter areas, primarily the top of the most prominent parts of the strands. Imagine the light falling from above, so the upper regions will be the brightest. Choose an even lighter shade, closer to dark beige, and paint light strands on the brightest areas, adding more texture. Extend slightly beyond the general outline, creating more randomness and airiness in the strands. Now, choose a beige color and use brush number 3 to paint highlights on the topmost parts of the strands. Tap smudge and blend the streaks at the ends, smoothing the transitions between colors. Create a new layer, select the base brown color, and use brush 2, which has more texture. Paint in the lighter areas, adding a finer hair-like texture. This brush creates thinner strands, and you can extend beyond the outline. Also, use this brush to go along the edges. Take brush 2 and, using a dark brown color, paint stray strands extending beyond the main outline. Return to the top layer, and with a light beige color and brush 2, add highlights on the brightest areas, creating shimmering strands. Choose an even lighter color and a brush for thin, individual strands, and add light strokes to the top sections. Select a brown color and add dark accent strands along the outline and the strands. You can turn on the sketch layer again and move it beneath the hair layers. Merge the hair layers by pinching them together. Now we have a finished, realistic hair illustration. I hope you found this tutorial interesting and informative. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to avoid missing our new tutorials.